First, we are going to talk about past preterite. We use past preterite to describe actions that are seen as completed. For example, I walked yesterday and I wrote yesterday. The preterite verb endings for AR verbs are a, aste, o, amos, astais, and aro. The past preterite verb endings for ER and IR verbs are I, iste, io, imos, istais, and ieron. Some basic examples of past preterite are I walked yesterday, which would be yo caminé ayer, and I wrote yesterday, which would be yo escribí ayer. Next, we will talk about past imperfect tense. We use imperfect tense for talking about actions in the past that are not seen as completed, routine habits, setting the stage for another action, telling time, and stating age. Some examples of imperfect tense are I was reading when my father walked in, and the little girl was 5 years old. The imperfect conjugations of AR verbs are aba, abas, aba, abamos, abais, and aban. The imperfect conjugations for ER and IR verbs are ia, ias, iam, iamos, iais, and ian. Some examples of imperfect tense would be I was reading when my father walked in, which translates to estaba leyendo cuando entró mi padre, entró being the imperfect verb, and the little girl was 5 years old. La niña tenía 5 años. Finally, we have past perfect. The perfect tense is used when we're describing actions in the past by using the word had. For example, I had studied and I had written a letter to Maria. In order to properly use past perfect tense, we have to first conjugate the verb haber into había, habías, había, habíamos, habíais, and habían, then drop the ending of the infinitive and add ido for ER and IR verbs and ado for AR verbs. Some examples of past perfect would be I had studied, which would be había estudiado, and I had written a letter to Maria, which would be había escrito una carta a Maria. Here are some websites for practicing past tenses: www.conjugemos.com and www.quia.com.
Created using Powtoon.